How do inactivated vaccines show antigens to your immune system? Have you ever wondered how inactivated vaccines work to protect us from diseases? Let's break it down in a simple way. Inactivated vaccines contain viruses or bacteria that have been killed or inactivated. This means they cannot replicate or cause illness. However, they still carry specific molecules on their surface called antigens. These antigens are what the immune system recognizes as foreign invaders. When these inactivated pathogens enter your body, your immune system springs into action. Specialized immune cells, known as antigen-presenting cells, or APCs, play a key role here. These include cells like dendritic cells and macrophages. They recognize the inactivated pathogens and engulf them through a process called endocytosis. Once inside the APCs, the inactivated pathogens are broken down into smaller pieces, which are the antigen fragments. These fragments are then loaded onto molecules called major histocompatibility complex class II proteins. This is a fancy way of saying that the APCs prepare to show these fragments to other immune cells. The major histocompatibility complex class II proteins display the antigen fragments on the surface of the APCs. This is like waving a flag to alert the immune system. It signals helper T cells, which are a type of immune cell that helps coordinate the immune response. When these helper T cells recognize the antigens, they activate B cells to produce antibodies. These antibodies are essential for fighting off future infections from the same pathogen. Because inactivated pathogens cannot enter cells and replicate, the immune response mainly follows this pathway. The presentation of antigens through major histocompatibility complex class II proteins leads to the activation of helper T cells and B cells. This process teaches the immune system how to recognize the pathogen without the risk of an actual infection. Sometimes, vaccine formulations include substances called adjuvants. These are added to help improve the immune response. Adjuvants can enhance the uptake of antigens by the antigen-presenting cells and promote a stronger or longer-lasting immunity. In summary, inactivated vaccines show antigens to the immune system by delivering non-living pathogens. These pathogens are captured and processed by antigen-presenting cells. The cells then display antigen fragments on major histocompatibility complex class II proteins to helper T cells. This triggers the production of antibodies and helps the immune system remember how to fight the real pathogen if it is encountered later.